So tell me who you are and what is your organization?
Sure. I'm Patrick Schmitz. I'm the CEO of the Bert Nash Community Mental Health Center. The Bert Nash Center is the designated community mental health center for Douglas County. The Bert Nash Center was founded in 1950 in honor of Dr. Bert Nash, an educational psychologist through the University of Kansas, and he was also a respected community leader. So in July, the Bert Nash Center will celebrate its 70th birthday. The center is a licensed comprehensive mental health facility providing research-based services to improve the lives of Douglas County residents. It serves as the safety net provider and an essential healthcare provider of services for children, families, adults, regardless of their ability to pay. The mission of the Bert Nash Center is to advance the health of Douglas County through comprehensive behavioral health services responsive to the evolving needs in a changing environment. We fulfill that mission by responding to the needs, restoring lives, and building a healthy community. All staff members of the Bert Nash Center are committed to living out the lives of compassion, integrity, equity, all on a foundation of hope in all that we do in serving those in need.
So how has Bert Nash adapted to the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah, that's a great question. So as an essential healthcare provider, the Bert Nash Center remained open throughout the time of shelter in place. That said, we quickly shifted most services to be delivered virtually and had as many employees work remotely as possible to help those that remained at our main office maintain social distance and protect the health of our staff and clients. We're taking every precaution we can so that if people are ready to start services or need to engage in services by being physically present at the center, they can do so assured that we're going to do all we can do to protect their health and safety while simultaneously providing them with quality health care. When people come to our offices here at 200 Main Street, they have been and will continue to be screened before entering our space. Their temperatures will be taken and they'll be asked a series of questions about their health and travel. People are getting really familiar with that routine. And that's everyone in our offices doing this every time they come in, staff included. When it comes to cleaning and sanitizing, our staff at the center are taking extra steps to ensure that all spaces are sanitized between uses, and everyone, including staff and clients, are required to wear a mask or some type of face covering when in common areas or in a space with other people. If the client doesn't have a mask, the front desk will provide one for them. For people who are meeting the Bert Nash Center employees out in the community, staff are self-screening before they start their day of work. And then they are also doing screening questionnaires with those who they're going to serve. And these community services are also being done at a social distance. So they're being very mindful of that. We are committed to providing the mental health care anytime, anywhere. So if someone would like to start services, they can do so either on site or remotely, as we're doing those intakes or first time appointments virtually as well. And either way, all they need to do is give us a call at 785-843-9192 to get things started. In my nearly 30 years of being in this field, I've never seen a team come together like this. I really appreciate how everyone at the Bert Nash Center team is working together. I think at the end of this, whenever that is, we'll all end up being proud of the way we handle things, and we hope our community is proud of that as well.
So how can people support Bert Nash right now and in the future?
Another great question. We remain committed to meeting the essential mental health needs of our community, and in doing so, we need the financial support to do this work. The COVID-19 pandemic has elevated our call to live out our mission of responding to the needs in the changing environment. Clearly, in these times of high stress, isolation, anxiety, job loss, depression, even the healthiest of people have found themselves needing mental health services and supports. So we are encouraging everyone to pay close attention to their mental health needs in these stressful times. This pandemic has had an impact on all of us. People who needed the life-saving mental health centers services before COVID-19 certainly need them even more today. And we have thousands in our community who, because of this crisis, are experiencing an increase in their anxiety and depression, and unlike they've ever had before, and maybe they've never had that before. And we are here to serve them. We are starting to see an increasing number of people who don't have insurance or a means to pay for those. And as a community mental health center, we don't turn them away. We're here to help. And in fact, we welcome people who don't have those means, but that requires support. And that's what we need, is that ongoing support. We're really grateful for our community's history of supporting the accessibility and delivery of mental health services to the residents of Douglas County. So in addition to the public funding sources, donations are essential for us to continue the work that Dr. Bert Nash started 70 years ago. And people can help us meet these critical needs with a donation to at bertnash.org/donate, or by calling 785-830-1745. I really applaud the Bert Nash Center staff for stepping up. Despite facing a professional challenge, I would dare say none of us have ever experienced before. I know I speak for the board of directors, as well as our community partners and stakeholders in applauding the work they do. But more than ever before, the Bert Nash Center needs the financial support to continue delivering the existing and growing need of services during these challenging times. So again, I want to thank the Bert Nash Center staff for showing up every day, whether they do that remotely or here at the office. They continue to serve our community. I really am humbled by the work they are doing and grateful for being part of the team here. But I also want to thank the Lawrence Chamber for all that you do to support our businesses here in Lawrence, and all the great partners we have through the Lawrence Chamber.
Well, that's a great segue, because my very last self-serving question
Sure.
is if you have any positive chamber interactions you'd like to share.
We have had a tremendous amount of support from our chamber partners, from different ones coming in and providing lunch for our staff, or just dropping by personal protective equipment maybe they didn't need at the moment, but they knew we needed. They have shared that with us. We have had donations from some of our chamber partners, making sure that we can continue to offer the life-saving work that we do here. So, like I said earlier, I've been in this business nearly 30 years and part of many chambers throughout my career, and I am so deeply appreciative and impressed with the Lawrence Chamber and how they really, even before this, supported each other, but through this just have stepped up like nothing I've ever seen before to help each other out and make sure that we all do all we can to rise above what we're dealing with and come out successful at the other side.